Welcome back to Midnight Archives. We journey into the abyss where urban legends breathe, the paranormal beckons, and fear finds its home. Join our community of brave souls by liking, subscribing, and hitting that notification bell. As the midnight hour approaches, the archives await your presence. Let's begin. Tonight, we dive into the mysterious depths of a legend whispered among the winds of the Pacific, the Atlantis of the Philippines, the lost island of San Juan. Picture this: an island that once thrived with life and laughter is now swallowed whole by the unforgiving sea. But what secrets does the ocean guard beneath its waves? Is San Juan just a myth, or is there truth lurking in its watery grave? Join us as we unravel this enigma piece by piece in tonight's chilling voyage into the unknown. Let's dive into the theories that draw intriguing parallels between San Juan and Atlantis, the legendary city lost to time. Some suggest that San Juan might have met its end through a dramatic natural disaster, a volcanic eruption, or an earthquake perhaps? This theory paints a picture of a sudden and catastrophic disappearance, echoing the myths of Atlantis. First, let's journey back to the tales of Atlantis, first told by the ancient Greek philosopher Plato in his works Timaeus and Critias around 360 BCE. Imagine a civilization of half-god, half-human beings crafting a utopian society with incredible engineering and opulent architecture. Atlantis was a maritime empire ruling over islands and parts of Africa and Europe. However, power and greed led to their downfall. In a quest for domination, they attacked the Mediterranean peoples only to be defeated by the Athenians. The gods, displeased with their arrogance, punished Atlantis with cataclysmic earthquakes and floods, sinking it into the sea in just a single day and night. Plato's tale is often seen as a philosophical allegory exploring themes of utopia, power corruption, and moral decline. Yet, the allure of Atlantis has sparked endless theories about its real location. From the Mediterranean to the mysterious Azores and even the icy realms of Antarctica. Now, let's compare these legendary tales. Both Atlantis and San Juan share a mystical aura of vanished worlds. Each is known for its mysterious disappearance. Atlantis beneath the waves due to a natural disaster, and San Juan disappearing from maps. Both were considered advanced civilizations, marking their significance in history and legend. Let's start our journey in 1570 with the Flemish cartographer Abraham Ortelius, who first identified San Juan as a town in Cebu. In his work Asia Nova Descriptio, you'll find a place intriguingly named Ilhas de Johan. This dovetails with the 1537 Portuguese borderland chart by Gaspar Vargas, labeling the area as the island of San Hoa. By 1575, Ilhas de Johan was regarded as a separate island from Cebu. This was further validated in 1601 by Antonio de Herrera y Tordesillas in his map, Historia General de los Actos de los Castellanos en las Islas y Tierra Firme del Mar Océano, published in Madrid. Early accounts suggested that San Juan was larger than Bohol, possibly even rivaling Panay Island in size, standing distinct from mainland Mindanao. Fast forward to the 17th century when the island makes an appearance in the Del Arcano del Mare, a maritime encyclopedia from Florence. French cartographer Jacques-Nicolas Pellan also noted its existence in 1750. Even British Royal Naval officer Christopher Middleton took a closer look in a new and complete system of geography, describing the island's inhabitants as taller than the average Filipino of the time and sporting curly black hair. These maps confirmed the island's presence and coordinates, but mysteriously, the island faded from records after appearing on an 18th century map by Herman Moll. What happened? Were these ancient scholars mistaken, or was it a cartographic mix-up during the colonial era? Some speculate it might represent Siargao or Micronesian island groups like Palau and Sorsogon, consistent with San Juan's latitude of about 5 to 6 degrees north. This tale gives us a glimpse into how the West viewed the Philippine Islands back then. As Filipinos, there's a part of us that wishes for San Juan to exist, an understandable desire. The island's story serves as an intriguing case study of how even the best researchers can fall prey to biases and blunders. Add a colonial lens, and you have a recipe for geographical confusion and historical distortion. But let's not forget that these scholars were pioneers of their time. Mistakes happen, and our understanding should evolve as new information comes to light. At the very least, this mystery has woven itself into legend. These tales, much like the island itself, reveal more about our history, identity, and culture than we might expect. Back in 1665, Antonio Puccini crafted a cartographic board game that claimed to solve the San Juan mystery. Imagine a game of squares where players maneuver tokens to reach Venice. One of these squares spotlighted the Philippines. Interestingly, San Juan was renamed as San Sio or San Siargao in this playful puzzle. But wait, there's more. There's conflicting evidence from our researchers. If you dig through ancient maps like the one by Jesuit cartographer Murillo Velarde, you'll notice something curious. Velarde's 1734 masterpiece, the Carta Hydrográfica y Cartográfica de las Islas Filipinas, hailed as the mother of all Philippine maps, doesn't feature San Juan at all. This map isn't just famous. It's the very one we use for staking claims in disputes like the Scarborough Shoal. The legend of San Juan persisted well into the 20th century, catching the eye of national artist for visual arts and antique map collector Federico Aguilar Alcuas in 1969. Alcuas speculated that San Juan was a victim of natural disasters, much like Atlantis. But this theory faced heavy skepticism. Historians and cartographers wondered, how could such an event escape the records of scholars? Renowned Filipino historian Carlos Quirino weighed in, suggesting in the second edition of Philippine cartography that San Juan was simply a fictional blip on a 1601 map. A mistake that muddled the world's geographical view of the Philippines for 2 centuries. In our quest to unveil the truth, San Juan Island emerges from the mists of time, now recognized as Sorsogon in Palau. This island has a rich history, having changed hands between empires. The German Empire took control in 1899 and Japan followed in 1914 during the upheaval of World War I. Fast forward to recent times and Sorsogon faced the wrath of nature. In 2012, a devastating typhoon swept through, leaving the island sparsely populated. Today, only 42 resilient souls call this place home, nestled in a single village surrounded by the timeless beauty and challenges of their tropical paradise. This rediscovery transforms the legend of San Juan into a living narrative, connecting past mysteries with present realities. So, what do you think? How does the transformation of myth into reality shape our understanding of history? Thank you for sailing with us tonight on Midnight Archives, where the shadows of history and the supernatural intertwine. Don't forget to anchor your thoughts in the comments below and share your theories and stories with us. Until next time, keep your lanterns lit and your minds open, because the next mystery is just a midnight away. Good night.